Your body isn't perfect. It wasn't designed to be. It was shaped to survive, but survival doesn't mean flawless. Look at your body closely and you'll find things you don't actually need anymore. At the very bottom of your spine is your tailbone, a leftover from ancestors that had tails. You don't use it for balance anymore, but it hasn't disappeared either. Muscles still attached to it. It helps support your posture when you sit, and yet it can still hurt. Now, think about goosebumps. Right now, they feel pointless, but long ago, when humans had much more body hair, they mattered. When you were cold, your hair would stand up to trap heat. When you were threatened, it made you look slightly bigger. Today, the reaction is still there, even though the effect is mostly gone. Because evolution doesn't rebuild you from scratch, it doesn't erase everything that came before, it just keeps modifying what's already there, layer after layer, until you have a body shaped by history. But if that's true, why aren't we breaking down? Because humans don't just evolve, they adapt. Take the Bajau people. They can dive over 60 meters underwater, holding their breath for minutes. Not just skill, their bodies changed. Their spleens are larger, releasing more oxygen into their blood. They are not just visiting the ocean, their bodies are built for it. Then there are the Tibetan people. They live where oxygen is dangerously low, where most people would struggle to stay conscious, but their bodies adapted differently. Instead of producing thicker blood, they use oxygen more efficiently so they don't collapse where others would. And in extreme heat, some humans don't shut down. They regulate temperature better, lose heat faster, survive environments that should overwhelm the body. So maybe the human body isn't flawed. Maybe it's built to adjust. But here's what that hides. Adaptation has a cost. The Bajau people can dive deeper than most humans alive, but repeated deep dives come with pressure damage, hearing loss, long-time strain on the body. The same ability that lets them go deeper also pushes their limits faster. The Tibetan people survive thin air because their bodies avoid thickening their blood, but that adaptation only works there. Move them to a completely different environment and that advantage fades. And a body adapted for extreme heat, drop it into freezing cold and it struggles to hold warmth. So, adaptation doesn't make you better everywhere, it makes you better in one place. And evolution, it doesn't make you perfect, it just makes you good enough. So, what's actually better, evolution or adaptation? One builds over thousands of years, the other reacts in real time, but neither is perfect because your body was never built to be perfect. It was built to survive just long enough.